But today, we are looking at the foolishness of thinking your social media brand is just for social media. Haven't you heard many times? Well, I have heard many times that, hey, listen, this is just for social media. You know what I post on social media? That is my social media life. My social media life and myself are two different. We are not the same. That is social media, and this is me. And sometimes we hear people say, you are judging based on social media. Vision Papa social media, that is just for Facebook. That is Facebook, and this is me. So now, pause it there. Would you have an opinion of me? Who is Dumisani to you? I mean, especially for those that we have never met. We have never talked in person. You have just seen me on social media. What is your opinion on who Dumisani is? What opinion do you create of Dumisani? Or maybe if I was to ask the other way, based on what you have created as an opinion of me, would you imagine me going out drinking? Well, I've never said I don't drink and whatnot, but would you imagine that? Going out to drink and clubbing and coming home at 03? Would you imagine me that way? All right, no. Clearly, you may not imagine me that way. But listen, I've never told you that I don't club. I've never said that. But how do you have that opinion? You have that opinion based on a number of other things that I post. So some of the things that I post could revolve around, no, I was at church. Okay, I was speaking at church. So like, okay, fine. If he speaks at church, can he do this? Can't he do that? So you are creating an opinion of me based on the little post that I make. So I have a picture with a pastor. So let us take it that it's an Adventist pastor or Bishop Imakando. I have a picture with him, or he says something about me. From that, you make an opinion to say, okay, if Bishop Imakando could say this about him, or they could be together this way, obviously this guy could be this. Not that I've said I am that, but you're making an opinion based on that. If I pass a comment on this, you have a way of creating a picture of who Dumisani is without me saying anything. Why? My social media presence has an impact on the opinion you create of me. Whether we have met, whether I have said something or not, you have a way of creating an opinion. That opinion may be wrong or correct. But the key thing is you would have created an opinion. That is what I want to drive home to say what I post, what I share, helps many people to create an opinion on who Dumisani is. Now, having said that, we need to realize a simple thing. No one has an X-ray to scan you and show your heart and what is in your mind. No one has that X-ray. The only way we can know what is in your mind, what you think about, is solely based on the little bits of information that you post. Those are the things that help us make an opinion of who you are. So with that said, it is then important for you to watch what you post. Because I hear some of you say, no, people see me post useless things on social media and they think I'm useless in person. I'm not. I'm just confusing the enemy. You're just confusing the enemy? My dear friend, you're not confusing any enemy. You are confusing people that can help you. Here's the thing. Based on the opinion that people create of you, it then attracts a number of people that could then help you or let you stay aloof. Clearly. But there are exceptional cases to this. These exceptional cases apply if that thing you do on social media is your source of livelihood. So, if you are posting jokes, then clearly those jokes must be your source of livelihood. Clearly, you are a comedian. So if what you share, what you post, it's things to do with jokes or things that are not so serious and whatnot, it is okay because you are a comedian and you'll be viewed as a comedian. And as a result, that then becomes your form of livelihood. So if you are not a comedian, you have no business posting, crazy things and, things of that nature. I want you to get this. If you're a comedian, it is okay. So, again, you can also decide to post things in a particular direction because you want to influence in a particular direction. I hope you're getting the gist. So if you are posting useless things because you have an end game to it, it's a bit different. So the point is this. You can lower yourself to a certain level if it is a strategy to reach out to certain people. But here's where the challenge is. We have a number of people that have lowered themselves without any strategy. This guy is just being a joker for nothing. He has no strategy, he has no plan for it, and we take him as a joke. He doesn't qualify to be a comedian. He doesn't qualify to be an influencer. He doesn't qualify for anything. He's just there. And all of a sudden, you are creating an opinion about him. And this person, these are the people who are the real losers in this. If you lower yourself and you are posting nonsense and you are posting useless things and whatnot without any plan whatsoever, in that case, you are the real losers because you are not going to monetize, you're rolling yourself, you are not going to make anything of yourself, you will just be seen as a joker and you let go of certain privileges that could have come your way if you maintained your integrity. And this message is for that person. So here are the 3 things that I want you to watch out going forward. Number 1, watch what you post on social media. Watch what you post on social media. People create an opinion based on what you post on social media. If you have no business with jokes, you have no business with being a comedian, don't be the person who is ever posting things, any joke that you got from wherever you want to post it. Do you know what that will do? It will take you for a joker. We won't take you as a serious person. And in this case, you'll be the real loser because you won't qualify as a comedian and at the same time, you won't qualify as a serious person. Then you become there. You are just there. You are not taken serious. You are not taken serious as a joker and you're not taken serious as a serious person. So you are the real loser. I don't know if you get this. So number 1, watch what you post. Number 2, watch what you comment on and what you share. So here's the thing. You don't post. But we see your comments on pages that are useless. On pages that are posting very useless things. So here's a little insulting post on a particular page. And here's something very interesting. If I'm connected to you, you are my friend or something, when you comment on a particular post, which is very useless, it has popped on my timeline, the first comments I'll see, it is of those people that I'm connected to. So I'll see, John commented on this. So this one also is, this one, we will see your comment. And when we see you comment on useless, insulting posts, we see your comment there. We associate you with that. Not that you posted it, but you have seen your comment. So in our thinking is that this person is associated to these things. Worse off if you even get to share that on your timeline. Do you know what sharing means? Sharing means this news that I have seen this site, this insult that I have seen, this post that is so powerful to me, such that I can't just see it alone. I need to share it so that everyone else sees this post. That's what sharing means. So sharing is not just about sharing. It is an endorsement. It is clear to say, no, I came across something that I love, something that I endorse. I can't just see this alone. Everybody must see this. So you share it on your wall. So when we run through your wall, we see the things that you have shared. It speaks of who you are. Clearly, you have endorsed those things. And that is why they are on your wall. So when we see that, we don't say it is not him or her who posted this, it is someone else. This one is just having a good time. No. We don't look at it that way. We are saying you loved this and you felt it is extremely important that it should be shared. So those things that are shared then speak of you. That is the second point. Number one, post, watch what you post. Number two, watch on the post you comment on and the post you share. Then number three, never engage in beef. You see, there is this thing of beef that, picking fights unnecessarily and, passing insulting comments or demeaning comments on people's posts. You know what? There are people who will see your comment. You insulting this big man, well, you may have a different opinion, cool. But you insulting and engaging in that kind of beef, there are people who distance themselves because of the beef that you have. There are sponsors who would never wish to engage with you or because of a certain comment that you passed. Remember, I said we have no X-ray to filter what you think, how you think, and how nice of a person you are. The only way we will know who you are is based on what you post, what you comment, what you share, and, the beefs that you have. So be watchful to avoid beefs. Unless if you are getting in a beef because it's your strategy, you want to grow your numbers, you have a plan for it. Please, outside that, don't engage in these beefs things. They cut you off from many blessings. They cut you off from many things that could come your way. And here's how I would summarize all this that I've said. A number of people have lost opportunities to get jobs simply because of the things you post on social media. How does this work? I know a company that is employing. I know the CEO. And maybe that CEO has asked me to say, can you find a young lady, a young man who can do A, B, C, D? When you ask me, the litmus test amongst the young people that I know is based on what they post. Because I may not have a direct convo with them, but I see what they post. And the recommendation would be centered on that. So there are a number of you who could have been recommended for jobs by people you don't know. They have not recommended you simply because of your social media standing. In your thinking, you are saying social media is just for social media. Social media is your life. That is what you are. We form an opinion based on social media. So some of you have lost opportunities for jobs based on what you post on social media, comment on social media, share on social media. Some of you have lost business opportunities based on what you post on social media. With that said, I wish you nothing but the best. But from here, going forward, watch what you post on social media. We create an opinion based on what you post on social media. This is the message from Dumisani Linga Mangali Ngube, commonly known as the radical entrepreneur. Do you know what? The future is bright.